everybody, I'm Spencer. I've been uploading fitness content to Instagram and TikTok for a while. I've been wanting to get my YouTube channel back up and running, so that's what I'm gonna do this year. I figured I would start by just kind of giving you a rundown of my goals this year, fitness related, lifestyle related, so on and so forth. Right now, I'm a full-time teacher, so I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of videos, but I'm trying. That's my number one goal. All of my goals for 2025 center around getting back on track, and I hate that term, but the truth is, in any fitness journey, you do fall off track and you have to hop back on and build discipline. One of my favorite quotes is from, oh my gosh, I forget, I'm gonna put his name in, but one of my favorite quotes is something along the lines of, you build confidence through keeping promises to yourself. And that is something that I have lived by for like 3 years. And I still get off track a lot. Basically in this video, I'm gonna go over my fitness goals, nutrition goals, and overall lifestyle goals. Starting off with my first goal, which is nutrition based. I wanna eat more whole foods. I decided to kick off the new year by eating whole foods. I did the Whole30. I'm still doing it. It's my 20th day. And basically the Whole30 is an elimination diet. I'm using it to figure out what works for my body and what doesn't. So it's cutting out dairy, grains, gluten and non-gluten grains, legumes, all that kind of stuff, and focusing on whole foods. Oh, and no sugar, no added sugar. So far, so good. I have noticed that I've gotten a lot of energy throughout the evening, and I'm a Diet Coke girly. In the afternoon, I drink a Diet Coke every single day, except for this year. I'm proud to say I've not had a Diet Coke in 2025. It's kind of sad. I am sad. I do miss it, and I will be going back to that. But I was worried that I would get like a slump in the afternoon, and that just hasn't happened. In fact, I have more energy than ever before in the afternoon. So when I get home from work, I can sit on the couch for a little bit until my boyfriend comes home, and then we get up and go to the gym. Granted, there are days that I do not want to go to the gym. I'd much rather sit around and watch videos or something, but I'm trying to change my mindset around that, and I'll talk about that later. But overall, it's been really awesome. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at reading nutrition labels and seeing how much added sugar is in things that don't need it is kind of frustrating. Of course, after this, I'm not going to be like as strict. It's called Whole30 for a reason because it's only supposed to be done for 30 days. And then you slowly introduce stuff back and figure out what works for your body because everybody's body reacts differently to different things. Some easy recipes I've been doing in the morning. I always have my coffee. One thing that I've noticed is it's hard for me to get my protein because I would get a lot of my protein from cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, and stuff like that. So not having that extra source of protein is difficult for me because I eat a lot of meat, but I don't love it. But I've been using collagen in the morning in my coffee. I found some creamer that works for me. And honestly, I would put like 3 Splendas in my coffee every morning. And the first couple of weeks was really difficult. I've just come around to starting to not like it, but not hate the no sugar in my coffee. Overall, it's fine. I survive with that. And then I make these little breakfast tacos. Technically, the Siete tortillas that I use are not compliant based on this thing called the pancake rule, which I think is so dumb and stupid, and I'm not gonna follow that. And I won't even get into it, but the ingredients are clean, so I use them. Like I said, it's only a 30-day thing that I'm doing. I don't plan on eating like this for the rest of my life, but I do plan on... Trey, what are you doing? But I do plan on looking at my labels and making sure that I'm eating, for the most part, clean foods. I've been missing pizza so bad. Like this weekend, I wanted pizza so bad. Pizza and pasta are like my number one thing that I miss. Moving on to my fitness goals, I've been pretty consistent about going to the gym the last few months. This year in 2025, I just want to be more consistent, stick to my goals. So if Monday I don't have a rest day plan, I don't make it a rest day. And if something comes up, obviously I just switch around my schedule a little bit and make it work. Another tip that I'm trying to implement in 2025 that I think everybody who's on a fitness journey should implement is going to the gym with intention. I just want to set goals for myself. I've started to progressive overload, so tracking how much I'm lifting, how many sets I can do or how many reps I can do, and then pushing myself the following time to get higher. It's also super rewarding to see the progress that you make over time. I have an app called Heavy, and I love it so much. I can track my workouts. I can just copy and paste them, and then every week, like as I'm working out, I'll set how much I lifted, how many sets I did, and then every time I go up in weight or sets, then it gives me like a little ribbon. It's like, oh, you hit a new personal record, and I love it so much. Another thing fitness related, which I kind of mentioned in my nutrition section, was protein. I have a protein goal. I kind of lowered it for the Whole30. I still want to hit at least 100 grams of protein, but like I said, it's extremely difficult with no dairy products, and I don't plan to keep that going unless I realize that dairy really messes with me, but I pray to God that that's not the case. Track your protein. There are macro calculators online that can tell you how much protein you need for your specific goals. I eat a lot of eggs. I eat a lot of Greek yogurt to get to that protein goal. I eat a lot of meat. Speaking of meat, a tip that I have is prep your meat. I cook a pound of ground beef with some like onions, and I can use it for, today I used it for burger bowls. You could use it, sometimes I just mix it with rice. I can't have rice this month, but I'll mix it with cauliflower rice and put some coconut aminos on it, and it's honestly fine. Finally, moving on to my lifestyle habits. Now, I'm not a morning girl whatsoever. I would rather die than get out of bed most days, but I have to do it because I have a full-time job and I have things to get done. So just like my workouts, I'm trying to start my mornings off with intention. This includes journaling. Most of the time when I journal, it's just me ranting and just venting and getting everything off my mind. And honestly, that is so relieving. Like, it just takes a lot off your mind, like a mind dump. And if that's your style, then go for it. I can't start my mornings off like that because most of the time I'll just end up crying if I'm like going through a lot or something. So when I journal, I try to write 3 things I'm grateful for so that I can start my mornings off with gratitude, which is awesome for my goals. And then I write down 1 top priority that I want to get done. These can vary. Working out is never my top priority on those lists because I just tell myself I'm going to do that. It's something like laundry, like something extra that's not normally in my schedule. And then I also write a positive affirmation so that I can get on with my day without hating my life. Another thing is creating small wins. So I'll make my breakfast in the morning. My goal this year, 2025, is to start making my dang bed. I hate it. I'm bad at making my bed. My dog sheds, and I don't know if you can see it when I'm making my bed in the video, but there's like dog hair everywhere. It just doesn't look nice. I was also pretty upset at Trey this morning because he had chewed up a whole box of tissues, and I was not too happy with that. So I look a little frustrated making my bed with him on it because it just brought back memories of this morning waking up to a bunch of tissues everywhere. Finally, for a lifestyle, I want to limit my screen time. I don't count TV as limiting screen time because it's something that me and my boyfriend do together in the evening. It's a time to decompress, but I've picked up on how often, like, he'll be watching TV or he'll comment on something and I'm on my phone and I just feel so bad. I'm truly addicted to my phone, and I think everybody is, and I think this year, 2025, I need to get better at that. And just, it starts with being more aware. Like, in those moments, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put my phone away and I'll watch this show with you. We can talk and stuff like that. Something to remember when setting goals for yourself is to be realistic. You're not gonna do these things every day. You're gonna have things that pop up and make it hard for you to go to the gym or make it hard for you to stay on track with your nutrition. And it's important to give yourself grace. Progress is not linear. It's like a roller coaster, guys. It's ups and downs, and I will share my roller coaster of a fitness journey in a later video, but I promise you, you will get there. You will reach your goal, and so will I this year. So those are my goals for 2025. Focusing on eating whole foods, reaching my protein goals every day if I can, sticking with my workouts consistently, and overall just building habits that make me feel good every day. It's the small wins. Let me know what your guys' goals are for 2025 and maybe we can help each other reach them. That's all I have for this video. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. I actually love editing videos and stuff. I just never seem to have time. And that's just an excuse I tell myself. I do have time, but I just spend it elsewhere. And I'm trying to refocus that time. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time I post a video. Thank you.